Lord said, shut up. But believe me, you people, you need help. And the same people who are looking for your country, may they tell you what we see. I hope they are not smelling on behalf of your spiritual fake purpose. They should tell you the truth. So this is another thing. That's why with me, the Lord said, if these people are going to take you personally, because that spirit is Zambia, you heard all the testimonies, it fights me on the most lowest way of personally fighting. The Lord said, if this spirit is going to fight you like this, whilst you carry my kingdom, I will shoot every time. Any Zambian who is in the life, especially Sister Clementia, you know me for a long time. Has anything that I've said ever been a lie? Has every proclamation, declaration, and prophecy, liberation, and truth that has come out of my mouth over Zambia, Apostle Mwone, you are a South African, but you follow everything? I could ask you. Have I ever lied? There's even another prophecy that Zambians have to watch out for. Because the day that you people were fighting for the elections to come out, God asked me to come and tell the whole entire nation of Zambia, because you people take me a joke as your fellow Zambia. I understand, though. But the things of the spirit, I don't even joke with you people. I wouldn't even wish or curse you people out of my own. I don't have power. I just follow the Lord. The Lord came to speak out of my mouth. He said, HH is going to be the president of Zambia. But to you, HH, this is not just to Ed Kalungu. The prophecy was, HH, if you are not going to learn from Edgar Lungu, your own is going to be double-fold, even worse, after the presidentship finishes. And when I look around, and I even said in that prophecy that the Lord has said, Zambian people, God has given you one who is equally bitter for your attitude. Because the way we Zambians act, we don't know that we cause a certain reaction. You found the right president. This president doesn't talk, but he treats you people the way you make him feel. And what you people, Zambian people, don't know is that words cut very deep. And you think he's a president like he's not a man. You people play on a level which don't make sense. You cannot play with somebody that is making rules for your nation. I said that in the prophecy. But even him, after his termship, if he don't change and forgive Ed Kalungu and make things right, I've even said this tribal fighting and rubbish is going to go bad. Zambians, I believe Kaila Ditonie, he was masturbating as a man. Because Zambians, me, I'm the last woman, I'm the mad woman you called mad. Why are you telling me about politics? A mad woman cannot comprehend politics. So my brother, it's either you people hear the Lord through me, or you people need to go and mock, cry somewhere else. And I thank God, I can't fight for every Zambian individually. I cover my own blood family, my Zambian people. Yes, my brothers and sisters. And I cover all the Zambians who are good. The rest, I'm going to change it. That's why I tell the Lord, I said, Father, if you want the Zambian people to hear you, speak through Jerieze, because TB Joshua died. Speak through Jerieze. They fear Jerieze. Maybe if they hear Jerieze, they will change. Ah, Lord, I thank you. The truth is the truth. Not your truth, not my truth. The truth of the Lord. So as we are finishing, my encouragement to all of us, in all this that I've shared in my testimony, God might have given you a privilege to see a sinful act and see somebody's worst secrets. And even if that person is going to break you and hurt you the most, keep your mouth shut. Because when those things were happening, you did everything. You kept their secret. You saw what was happening. You did everything with love and in kindness. Now things are bad. To start using the things when you were good, to start telling things that you spoke to one another when you're in good terms, to scatter things. God hates that character. Me as Rachel Bota, there's a lot of things I could say, especially to my nation. I could hit my nation today. I could just speak one thing. I'm a musician. Who did I perform for? Ministers, presidents, kings and queens. Me, I didn't do Beyonce music. I did Miriam Makeba, Brenda Fassie music. Music that millionaires like to sit down with an expensive glass of wine to drink, so they can hear what we call storytelling in music. I've seen a lot of, and I know some of them have a lot of respect for me, and they know. And that's why some of you need to know something. It is an honor and a blessing. God allows you to see it. If you're not going to rebuke that person, you go keep your mouth shut. And if you fall out of that friendship, you don't bring all the secrets and the stories they told you in confidence. And I need you to know something, some of you. The only way God will bless you is to love and bless the people that hurt you. Love and bless them. That's why with Zambian people, for the hate that you people see, I guess it's the guilty of the rebuke of the truth that you people have to sit in now. But hate, I'm the last Zambian person who hates you people. You've hurt me enough. I know what it is to be hurt. And God would have never elevated me, empowered me, favored me if I kept that kind of hate for you people. And that's why you see my brother came here. He came to just rubbish himself, look like a fool, like a dog. My brothers and sisters, your story is being made right now. And in everything that you do, it will play a part where you are going. This is my story, my real life. I don't remove or add anything. I don't lie. God is my witness. And what I have learned, you need to know God real deep. You really need to know God for yourself. And also, as much as people have hurt you and this and that, but remember, look at it like Jesus. We hurt Jesus so bad. We almost crucify him. But look at what Jesus gave us. Let's do 2 songs, 3 songs before we go. And that's why I will never stop talking. I know some people say I shouldn't talk. My sister, you think the God of Abraham allowed all of these things to happen and set me free for me to keep quiet? And if I lie, then it will be a problem. You were murdered for my sins. Murdered, killed, Lord, crucified for my sins. When I think of everything, I know what love is. What happened? Wait, oh. Oh, sorry, my cable was connecting with my Bluetooth thing went out. You were murdered, crucified for my sins. Murdered for my sins. Crucified and you died. Yes, you died for my sins. When I think of everything that I've been through in my life, Lord, it's like the story of our salvation was given to us. We wanna come with so many stories before the Jehovah, and we complain, but we forget that when Jesus came on the earth to save us, we killed him, rejected him, and when he came out of the grave, he gave us life and salvation. Do you want that love? And no matter what happens, I know it's easier to hurt than to love. But the devil is a liar. You got a reason to love. When they hurt you, love upon them. You give God the vengeance and win. Ananipolomos niza kama story yangu mukutasha Yesu nikulukileni ngatiwe na chibaba. This is my story, testimony, and He knows it too. I praise the God of Abraham, who they give a man favor and the blessings. When He chooses you, my brother, it don't matter who doesn't like you, my sister. I wanna testify because after it and everything coming from the ladder, they were trying to crush the ladder down. They even broke the ladder when I was up. But Jehovah, He became my strength and my strength. Everything I needed to keep on standing. That's the reason why I'm still proclaiming the gospel, because the devil tried too much and still God has saved me. He's my refuge and strength, my redeemer, rock of age and pillar, Chineke redeemer, God and father, mother, friend and lover, Lord and savior. He's my God, He's my everything. And I will testify because my life is the truth. So we all know, bring testimony in truth. I will tell my story, my testimony in truth. I will not lie, because the way it was, I would tell it. For every blessing, I would tell it. And every curse, I would tell it too. So don't you get angry if you're sitting on the side of the curse. It's the truth. So some of us, we don't even know. We are destiny helpers and makers of others. And every seed that you plant in people's life, it will come back. It don't matter what, it's the same thing. When it comes to David, he was a man after God's heart, but he saw Jonathan. And you know why? Because of the character of Jonathan being a very good man. If Jonathan was jealous and hating on David, he would have missed sitting one knee with Jesus sitting next to the king. In love, harmony and peace, that's the thing. You cannot see the destiny of the people with your eyes. You don't even know who this person is and what God is gonna make of them. So before you better talk and judge, say what you wanna do, lie against them, manipulate and abuse them. Put yourself in a very good seat, but you never know which one is Abraham and Moses. And when God chooses a Moses and the Abraham, every good Samaritan shall be favored and loved. Everyone that was kind to Abraham, you read in the Bible, favored, because the God of Abraham is a lover. That's why nima kamba wonse wananitandiza, Yesu muzawatandiza, waja wananisia na wewe muwatandize, so wakaone kote ndiwe nyayanga mpavu yanga. Come on now. Let me see, we're almost 2 hours. Let's go. Papa Rockefeller is cooking for me. The reason why I came to hide in the car is because when I praise the Lord, I don't like disturbance. You know, when I'm outside, you see the mama, they be calling me. When I want to do something like this, mama, you will not even concentrate. Tomorrow we are dancing. It will be dancing. I pray the wind will not be that bad. We are going to be outside. We go dance. So every one of you, be blessed, my brothers. And don't worry. And my sisters, this God is great. Apostle Muone, me, I never thought that I could actually read and write. That's why when you hear people, when you hear me, I can't read and write. The devil really made me believe that I was dumb. The low self-esteem that he wanted to finish me. That if you see me, Apostle Muone, now in Europe, I am studying to be a certified VIG. Google it. VIG in English, I'll tell you. It's called FIC. Now I'm going to the next level of that FIC. My sisters, not in English, full Dutch. Speak, read, write. I never went to school in Zambia because my sisters and my brothers, they would make fun of me, and I used to sleep. Every time I would sleep, when I wake up in the morning, everybody has already left the house. So my childhood was a little bit traumatic. When I wake up in the morning, everybody is gone. And they thought that I hated school. And of course, you know, I was a drama queen too. Let's not make me look like an angel, a victim. I used to bury my uniform in the morning. Before everybody wake up, I used to bury my uniform because the teachers, they used to beat us. So I was traumatized with those conk on the head. So I didn't want to go to school. You understand? Some of you people in Africa, if your children don't like to go to school, instead of judging them that they are down, find out what the child doesn't like. Because sometimes some of these schools, they abuse us. Because for me, I am telling you what they were doing to us, some of us. Our homes, they used to beat us catfish. Now go school, they go beat you catfish. Ah, no, my African people, there's somewhere where we need to find love and tenderness. You cannot be catfishing us a corporal treatment, left, right, and right center. Sorry, we are human beings. Oh. That's how sometimes my Africa, I know right sometimes. My sisters, let me tell you, I never thought that I was intelligent. I never thought that I could do it. I never thought that I could do it. I never thought that I could do it. Apostle Money, it's me who forgave, who make mistake. It's supposed to be V-I-G because it's Vic. But you know when we say in Dutch G is a K. I was speaking mixed English and Dutch G is K. So if I say Fe is V. V is F. My sister not English, you know English. But now, if somebody would have told that little Rachel that they were used to beat like nobody business. Yeah. To the point where they stopped paying school fees, they said, yeah, it's hopeless because this one will never finish. Ha! Jesus! That's why I'm taking my certificate. When I go and see my papa, I'm going to meet my papa in Zimbabwe or Botswana on the border side because I'm not yet ready to enter that country. So it's going to take Jesus to tell me to go there. And anyway, they don't miss me. I'm not God. They don't even have to worry, isn't it? I'm not the one who keeps the heavens and the earth. Hallelujah. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. You should never be worried. Be worried about the one who provides your air and keeps your life. If it's not, don't trouble yourself because they probably are not important. You get it? I bought someone. I bought someone. Daughter-in-law, I cannot wait. So I'm moving in my new house. You know that one that the Lord buy for me after Corona? Remember when we were doing that Zoom? I'm moving my new house. When I finish, I'll go collect paper for you so that you can come here. I want you to come. We're going to open our own old people home because the school I'm doing, you can work in the hospital or take care of old people home. I believe in future. My testimony is being created because I'm so good at my job and I love it. I love to take care of people and I love to do my job, especially when it comes to helping other people. Because this diploma just doesn't give you to work with other people. You can work with children, other people in the hospital or the validation center. I work everywhere. I choose where I want to work. But other people are my number one. The grandmamas and papas. I love to take care of them. And I remember Ambassador T-Bone, you were here. The Lord has put it in my life that I'm going to open a big old people home here. And it's going to be the best to take care of the old people. And he said he wanted me to take care of them in the way of God. And he sent me back to school. I see the plan coming to pass. Because last year, Ambassador T-Bone, if she was here, she would have told you people. I still have the text message in my phone. Ambassador T-Bone told me she had a dream. And she entered a very big house. It was an expensive house. There were a lot of different people. All kinds of people. But the most people that were there, like the majority, were old people, men and women. And I was seated there humbly. And then she said, but what made her amazed in the dream is that I was seated humbly there, like just one of the people working there. But when they said, who is the owner of this place? I don't know what she meant in the dream. They were asking. The message, I still have it. I keep that message because Father, me, I keep everything. So that one day, I go show that and you never lied. It will show that it was that year and it happened in this year. That she saw it, and then when she came, she told me that at that place she found out that I was the owner of that place. I was in charge. In fact, where's my phone? So when I went back to school, and I knew it because my last job where I had a contract, where I had a boss, I dealt with Jezebels there. They made me leave the place. I left the place. I resigned very fast. And I got angry. I said, Lord, I want to work and take care of the old people. But every time, Satan sends people to try to, they make it hard. There's this thing that if you are not going to be evil, you cannot work in the health department. Especially because there are too many women and too many of our hey brothers, which sometimes can be a problem. My sisters, The God of Abraham said, don't worry. In fact, that company was delaying to send me to school. Jesus is great. He said, I will pay your tuition fee. You shall go to school. Let me see. Good morning, Apostle. It's been a while. This message is from 8 May 2004. It came from my sister, Tebesi, Ambassador T-Bone, a.k.a. Apostle T-Bone. Not a.k.a. Also known as Apostle T-Bone, Ambassador of the Lord. Good morning, Apostle. It's been a while. I trust you are well. Extremely busy lately preparing for some major festivals for moving, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read some other things because it's personal. I just woke up from a dream where I had a church in a building, different races, black, white, and mixed were there. I noticed more older people in the 60s were there with you, big beard. You were so low-key, sitting down humbly, not making it so obvious that you were leading the place. There was a venue part I didn't clearly remember about